Terrence Crawford is straight ducking Jaron Ennis. It's a clear cherry pick for him to be fighting Chris Eubank Jr., someone he obviously knows he can easily beat. Nobody thinks it's going to be a tough fight for him. Yes, it's 2 weight classes up, but with the skill difference, you know how big and strong Crawford is. So him at 160, why are you fighting Chris Eubank? What does that prove? You're going to use the excuse of, and I'm not a hater of Crawford. I actually really, really like Crawford. I really like Crawford. But, even me, a big fan of it, I'm like, what does this prove? This proves nothing. You need a warm up at 160 because you want to fight Canelo. There's other people you could be fighting. You're not fighting a champion. You're not fighting anybody with a big household name. It's not going to improve your celebrity. What does this do other than get your body, ready to at 160, and it's not even 168. I find it hard to try to voice my opinion of telling boxers what they should do because I'm not a boxer, right? I'm just a car dealer. I'm a licensed car dealer here in Miami. If you need a car, hit me up, guys. So, for me to tell Crawford what you're doing is wrong, you're ducking this guy, why don't you fight? In my head, I'm like, well, if somebody was telling me that, I'm a nobody compared to him. He's the boxer. Us boxing fans, really, we give our opinions and that's all it is. But it's my opinion that he's ducking Boots. Don't you guys agree? He's ducking Boots. Boots got the belt. He's in your weight class. Everybody wants you to fight him. You're at the tail end of your career. Yes, you want the paydays. You never got the celebrity status that I'm sure most people would want. You never reached the celebrity status of Spence. But now that you beat him, you're at the top of the game of the welterweight division. You should be a bigger name now. And I know you want to use the momentum to to get that Canelo payday to do. You said you were going to fight Charlo, but because he lost to Canelo, you don't want to fight him anymore. I think Crawford versus Tim Tszyu, who's probably going to beat Keith Thurman, that would be a much, much better fight than Chris Eubank. Even if it's at 154, it's still a much bigger fight, pay-per-view wise and everything. Crawford versus Tim Tszyu is a much bigger fight than Crawford versus Eubank. And where are you going to fight Eubank? Are you going to fight him in the UK? He's not an American name. So it's very, I think it's it's a straight duck. Like I said, I'm just a car dealer. I know I'm a nobody. I'm not a boxer, but it's just an opinion. I think he's ducking Boots. And what can Boots do? Spence ain't going to fight him. Crawford ain't going to fight him. What can Boots do? He is, we are witnessing the kind of a passing of a torch. The top dogs were Spence and Crawford. Now they're going to be moving up, and Boots is the big dog at 147. The way he destroyed Villa in that fight, man, really, really, he's the man. And I know he's the man. Boots is the man. But we want to see him fight Spence and Crawford. This is the same thing that happened. This is what Keith Thurman was saying Floyd did. Floyd never fought Keith Thurman, never wanted to fight Crawford or Spence. So these are things that, it happens in boxing, I guess. At the tail end of the career, nobody wants to take a loss. You want to take those big fights. It is what it is, man. But it's just so weird of Eubank. Why are you fighting Chris Eubank Jr.? Does nothing at all. I don't get it. And it's not a good look for Crawford. Chris Eubank put it out. Just not a good fight. Crawford, not a good fight. That's all I got for you guys. Catch you in the next one.